The Hello Neighbor game sucks and I don't care for them. They're glitchy messes with confusing lore, and rarely do they deliver what they promise. They're the punching bag of mascot horror. However, that doesn't mean everything about Hello Neighbor is bad. From what I heard, the books are actually pretty decent.
Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money.
But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Hello Neighbor, Welcome to Ravenbrooks, an animated series based around the infamous franchise. Regardless of your opinion of the games, I'm here to tell you that the show is on another level. Hello Neighbor, Welcome to Ravenbrooks is peak children horror. Yes, this is the same show the Hello Neighbor team begged MadPat to analyze, like desperate leeches. Disgusting. However, that was only the pilot. I promise you, the actual show itself is pretty good. And today I'm going to talk about what makes it so good. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I'm only running for the exercise. If I am to summarize this show in one sentence, I would say that this show is all about kids getting traumatized. Okay, there's a lot more going on here, but if you've seen the show, you know that description isn't that far off. The show follows a group of kids of the Avengers Club trying to uncover Mr. Peterson's secrets. But soon the kids find themselves in the middle of a town conspiracy, with mysterious forces coming after them. It's wild how season 1 is similar to the games, which involves breaking into Mr. Peterson's home, avoiding traps, you know, the usual home invasion scenario. There's even some funny references to the game.
Why are you stopping? Get in here!
He never chases me past his property line. Weird, huh?
Then season 2 becomes a story about shadow demons and a weird bird cult, which I guess could represent the gameplay of Hello Neighbor 2? I don't know, bro, I don't play Mid! It doesn't come out of nowhere or anything like that. All are slowly revealed to you, but it's still very jarring to me as someone who's not versed in the Hello Neighbor lore. My description is not doing the series' story justice. It's legitimately intriguing. There's so much twists and turns that it makes it unpredictable and engaging. Sometimes they just throw in bizarre elements that make you ask more questions. The story will leave you wanting more. It's like FNAF, but not made up along the way. What's in the box, Scott?
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
The pacing is really good. It's not too fast like the pilot. We'll talk about that later. Nor does it needlessly stretch itself out, unlike some other shows.
Stop it! Stop! Go away!
Overall, the story is really good. But it makes you wonder, why didn't they tell the story in the games? It could have saved the games. It wouldn't really, but at least there could have been something there. Instead, the only thing we got are layers and layers of mindfuck. However, the story isn't the only thing that made this series special, for the series follows some interesting characters. The characters we follow are members of the Avengers Club, with our main characters being Nikki and Trinity. Trinity is determined and clever, but far from perfect, being way too ambitious and often doing her own thing despite the other members' protests, and even indirectly putting them in jeopardy.
Swear you will never ever visit him again.
Okay.
A few moments later.
Hello, neighbor.
Oh, she's also diabetic.
$5 a box. Ooh, can't. Diabetic.
Don't worry, if you forget, the show will bring it up again.
Oh, no sugar. I'm diabetic.
Goggles! What great decorating skills. Unfortunately, Trinity can't have sugar.
Diabetes. Nikki.
Starts off annoying, being a kid that goes around stalking Mr. Peterson, believing Mr. Peterson killed his own kids.
He killed his kids. and I'm gonna prove it.
But he becomes one of the more interesting and complex characters after getting traumatized. I'm not joking about that, look at this!
Nikki, it's us!
I'll be your friend, your best friend. Promise.
Yeah, the writers seem to hate this guy with all the horrible things he goes through. There's the other kids, Maritza, the tough tomboy, her brother Enzo, the cowardly kid who has a crush on Trinity, and whose loser status can get grating at times.
Peterson was going after Crowface and narrowed it down to a list of suspects. Wow, really, Trinity?
Step right over and watch me put it. S to the I to the M to the P.
Ivan, the nerd, and later Delroy, the other tough tomboy.
Oh, hell no!
They don't get nearly as much screen time, but they're still engaging characters and has some highlight moments, like Maritza betraying the group to protect her brother, and Enzo telling Trinity to fuck off.
Thanks for standing by me, Enzo.
I'm just not walking her home.
But I thought you were on my side.
Fuck you, Trinity, you diabetic asshole! What I really like about these characters is that they're not perfect, invulnerable, friendship wins type kids. They're all imperfect characters with limitations, allowing for some good character moments, inner conflicts, and drama. However, the real highlight character of the show is Mr. Peterson, for within here is how he should have been in the games. Rough, intimidating, and creepy. Perhaps they made him too creepy?
Or maybe it's Nikki. Does he want to come back yet? Back home? I miss my boy.
Regardless, he's a great villain. One of his most diabolical acts is when he's kidnapping Nikki while mocking Trinity.
Tell whoever you want. They'll never believe you.
Nikki! Nikki!
Even when he's behind bars for the majority of Season 2, he's still able to be extremely threatening. The journalist character that you play as in Hello Neighbor 2 also does a small cameo. I don't give a fuck, not all characters are great. Like this scout girl who's an asshole the entire series. Isn't she part of the crew within the Secret Neighbor games? Why is she a douchebag here? Trinity's parents are also complete idiots.
What if the kids here don't like me?
What if you try being likable?
In Season 1, they don't believe their daughter that Mr. Peterson is a weirdo and even lets him into their home. They even have the gall to say,
That's a kid, we let him into our home.
I knew something was off about him. I knew it.
after Mr. Peterson's arrest. And in Season 2, they do the exact same bloody thing, not believing what Trinity says.
But Principal Abinante's part of the cult! They captured me and put me on a killer carnival ride! They were stuffed at animal prices! I was going to be taxidermied!
Oh.
Girl, if you could hear yourself talking.
And the last character I want to talk about is this guy, who seems like a creep, but is actually
The goat! The goat!
He mostly spends his screen time acting all weird and creepy.
He stole materials from my supply room and let's just say, flammable.
But as soon as the Crow cult start attacking Ivan, the absolute Chaz starts fending them off and helping Ivan escape. He's so cool. I hope we get to see more of this character. Holy shit!
They drop on the deck and flop like a fish!
The show does not hold back. It's like halfway through the production, the team forgot they were making a cartoon for kids. I already showed the professor's bloody death scene, but let me show you what happened to some random realtor in the first episode. Oh wow, somebody died. That's crazy. Didn't expect this show to kill somebody off so early. Oh my heavens! I swear if some fucking jackass put a SpongeBob meme here. I'm just saying within the context of the show, it's unsettling. What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop showing that. What? A mangled corpse doesn't face you? You know what? Go fuck yourself, you piece of shit! This shot wasn't on the original episode, but it was part of the full season cut for season 1, which seems to make sense at first in terms of censorship, but for some reason in the full season cut for season 2, they have Mr. Peterson's aura-filled walk trail be purple, despite the original episode having it be red. The kids are not safe at all. We constantly see them get hurt, roughen up, and traumatized. This show is out to hurt these kids. Who made these child-free Redditors? Violence and unsettling imagery isn't the only thing the show handles in terms of mature content. The way they handle Nikki's trauma and PTSD is great. It truly shows how someone may act after going through the horrific stuff he experienced. And you truly feel bad for the kid.
Is there something you're not telling us?
Yeah, like why nothing happened to you when it did to all of us.
Nothing happened to me?
That's not what she means. Did you hear anything when you were, Mr. Peterson's guest?
Guest? I gotta go.
If you can't help, we'll have to go to the source.
After what he did to me? Are you nuts? He's a monster!
Maybe he was looking for Crowface too!
You're gonna die! All of you! If you don't let this all go right now, Peterson or Crowface or whatever evil crap this town is built on is gonna come for you! Your family! Everything you care about! You're going to die! All of you! There is no hiding! None of you are safe! No one is safe! No one!
He practically becomes a different character in season 2.
Notice anything different about me? I'm going home instead of detention. Things are getting better now that I'm not messing around with that stuff, so...
Wanna know how his story ends in season 2? He beats up Trinity then gets taken away. Holy crap!
Stay back, please. Doors!
Nikki, I'm sorry.
With the show being a kids show, they obviously couldn't kill the characters off. But by showing the negative effects of Nikki's experience, as well as putting these characters so close to danger, it elevates the stakes and showcases that there are serious consequences for messing with the conspiracy.
Well, when is it supposed to kick in?
Right fucking now.
Animation is decent. I don't know, it's not that notable. It's very serviceable. It's not bad, but it's not amazing either. The art style is simplistic and the look of the characters aren't my thing, but it does the job. And there's some good imagery with the background art. I do like the atmosphere and tone it establishes with its use of color and lighting. It really helps set the mood of the show. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm no art or animation expert. Cartoons are for kids anyway. I watch big boy films like Trainspotting and Marmaduke. Before I end this, I just want to quickly talk about the pilot. The same one the devs begged MatPat to take a look at. And it's so bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a pilot. It's not going to be great. But the pilot is so painful to watch in comparison to what we got. For one, the character designs are iffy, especially Trinity. She looks like that one motherfucker from Problem Solvers. Butthead looking ass. It's also funny how off the characters are, with Maritza being a ditzy idiot instead of a tough tomboy, while Enzo, instead of having a crush on Trinity, is a snarky asshole. He's still a coward though.
Time.
Huh?
All the kids are so annoying, and they ruin any tension the show might have.
Someone want to explain this whole crow situation to me?
What do you mean?
You're joking, right?
So, we have a lot of birds. I mean, the town is called Raven Brooks. It'd be weird if we had flying hamsters.
Oh, that would be so cute!
The atmosphere is practically non-existent, with constant bouncy cartoon music in the background. And Mr. Peterson is not at all intimidating.
Guys, I found something. Now, come on, but
Nicky, come on!
You kids, you have no idea what you've done.
And in all honesty, this is probably the main reason people are turned off from the series. I bet more people would be tuning in if it weren't for this pilot. Compare how much views the pilot has in comparison to the actual first episode. This was their first impression of the show, and they were like, nah, this shit is going to be ass. And can you blame them? I will never forgive that Twitter account for tarnishing this series. These tweets probably stopped the show from being remembered as one of the great spooky kids shows like Gravity Falls, Scooby-Doo, Mystery Incorporated, and Ghost Stories.
Principals always look like lesbians. Mom?
Goodbye, neighbor.
Hello Neighbor, Welcome to Raven Brooks is a good show. Don't let the negativity around the franchise dissuade you. The show is far better than it may seem and deserves a fair watch. Go check it out. I can't wait for season 3.